Well, give that a shot. Okay, it's 7:01, and I'd like to call to order the my goodness, what's today? Monday, September 15th, 2025 meeting of the Thompson Conservation. Okay, so the first order of business is review and approval of the minutes of the August 18th, 2025 regular meeting.
I'd like to correct the spelling of
Of Morna?
no. First of all, I'll accept the minutes. And then I'd like a correction of the Andy Mamedoff's last name. I'll have to look up how it's spelled, but that's not the way it's spelled.
Also, I don't think he was a, yes,
No,
we could probably just strike that line. That's gonna be an exciting night.
um. How do you want me to get the correct spelling and give it to?
Would, yeah, oh, sorry. Would someone like to, well, I guess before we do that, are there any other corrections or comments regarding the minutes?
Put in minor details. See,
Yeah, all right, so, okay, so we need
I
a
think
second
there's something here,
in citizens' comments. we
page
need
2,
to-
citizens comment.
Yeah,
Annie Manabel's parents owned a Russian bear, and it says he was and RAF,
oh, thank you.
which might have meant to be he was in the RAF.
yes,
And was killed in World War II at the toilet.
so what do I do? Change that to?
I would say he was in the RAF, which is
Yeah.
Royal Air Force.
Yeah.
And was killed in World War II as a pilot.
All right, I'm sorry, did we get a second? Someone like to second the minutes? That would be second was corrected. That was Carol, right? Yeah. All right, all in favor of the motion on the table?
Right.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Minutes are approved. With corrections, that's noted. All right, the budget report. Do we have a budget tonight, Carol? No. Okay. Understandable. All right, we'll just wait till next month and see if we've got something. All right, under correspondence, Margaret had shared an email regarding, check it in front of me here, the dam, the North Grosvenor Dam, and the dam safety report was attached, is that correct? I don't know if anyone had a chance to look at that.
It's an email from Dam Safety. And then there's the report that was prepared
By
GCA.
environmental, yeah.
They were supposed to have followed up. And GCA is not responding when they ask them about the. Which dam is this? The one behind the old KFC.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that one. Red River Dam. It's actually like two dams there, huh? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All those pretty new buildings, I think.
Mm,
Oh. One of them. Yeah, yeah. But, I have the stone out of that house. After it's cut down. have stone steps going up to my house, built out of that stone. I have stone steps within my house, out of that stone.
Oh.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Where'd you get that?
That's my understanding, it's a pretty house.
You've got,
I
you've got it.
recorded the stones.
Oh.
They have one.
You don't
So-
have one of these?
Yeah, so DEEP staff note that there was a meeting on June 30th. Where they conducted a site meeting at the dam with the owner. GZA and members of the town council. And. During the meeting, it was noted the dam owner and GZA had not yet begun designing the repair and rehabilitation plan for the.
I don't have a copy of that.
I made it up so people could share.
Oh,
What is it?
So anyway, I guess,
Well,
you
you're
know,
holding in your hand, Norma wants a copy of it.
What about it?
Norma wants to look at it with you if you don't mind.
No, she can, no, you can have it, yeah, no.
so I guess, you know, this isn't something that's under our jurisdiction, so this is really just an FYI for us. But I guess that is sort of the state of affairs at this
When,
point
when
in
you
time.
go, when you go on to the dam report, which is attached to the email, there are 8 points, so that they can say why the dam remains in poor condition. On page 1 and 2.
where? Excuse me, where?
Right here in the bottom of page 1 of this, it's dam report with the stripe on it. There are 8 points about explaining why the dam is considered to be in poor condition by PGA.
So is the dam owned by the people that own the river mill?
Mike Liccamelli.
I,
No, he does not, it's not the same owner.
Who owns it?
Oh, okay, I
Mike
see.
Liccamelli owns the dam and he also owns Quinn's Shirt Shop. And
It
the land
also
behind
owns what?
Quinn's Shirt Shop and the
Oh.
land behind
Yeah,
Quinn's Shirt
okay.
Shop. Oh.
Okay, so it's with that property, okay. All right,
did you spell his last name?
I think they gave you a
It's
copy of
right-
it, and it's right there.
Here.
this stuff here.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yep. So, well, I guess we are duly notified.
Environmental. Probably.
Well, right.
I guess, some federal. State.
Because on June 30th, the dam safety conducted a site meeting.
Now, are we ready to move on to the agent report? Does anyone have any questions about the dam email or report?
Well, we get more details.
Is it gonna be repaired?
That's in limbo.
Where would the money come from?
Mike Liccamelli,
Pardon?
the owner.
Yeah, it's privately owned, so yeah,
Wow.
the owner would be responsible.
Huge. It looks like a lot there to repair, the size of it.
Mhm.
Maybe. How
And
long,
the age of it.
how long has he owned it?
I don't have exact numbers on that.
But it's not just a
It's
new one.
about 3 years.
3.
Okay.
So anyway. The town is meeting with them. Don't know.
Well, I think it's really between Deep and the property owner, and the town is invited as well.
Yes, that was
because it's private property.
good.
Agent report, anything exciting?
The only update I have is that the gentleman who owns the big mill is going to be coming in with, to apply to the planning and zoning commission for some permits. And I'm not 100% clear on exactly what he's applying for when, but it's my understanding that part of it is a change of use outside the building to go to multiple uses. And I don't know whether he's just gonna come in for that for the beginning and then ask to do some of the outdoor work. But he's coming in sometime this week and we're going to sit down and talk to him and listen to what he has to say. And he needs to sign off from the Wetlands Commission on anything that the Planning and
Right.
Zoning Commission has asked to approve. So I'm waiting to get a handle on what exactly he's coming in for.
Okay, yeah, that'll be interesting. All right. Anything else? That's it?
Is that part of the candy shop? Wasn't there a candy store there at one time?
Where Jim's
Yeah.
Hardware used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's owned by them as well.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
It
They
is
used to make the candy across Route 12. There was a candy store in Three Roads. You know the building I'm talking about? As you drive into what used to be known as Three Roads on the
Yes.
left. We used to go by in the school bus and smell the chocolate. Orchard.
That brick building, that low
Yeah,
school.
the brick, oh, that was a chocolate factory.
No.
Hmm.
That was called by John.
I think the building's still there.
I don't know if I really know.
What's
Right.
What's that?
Is this right off of Main Street?
You say you know what it's used for now?
Thinking this was.
It's
The band,
this one there and the one
Talking about the
across
dam.
the street with the lumber, the hardware.
Where the
store.
hardware
Yeah.
store was.
I'm not talking about the
Yeah.
candy, but this here, isn't this over in,
It seemed like somebody was cleaning it up.
right, right,
Go to Buckley Hill and with the walking tour
Right.
crosses, it's in there.
yeah. That's where. But that's not near the candy store,
Right, but the candy store would be before it.
right?
Well, no, the candy store.
Well,
It's
not
on
in
190. It's on 12.
Well, there was one next to my left.
Used to be the candy store.
Yeah.
Joran's, right?
Joanne talks about that
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
Yep, that talks about the one over there at lunchtime. So. But you didn't talk about the one down by Three Roads. I'll have to ask him about.
All right, you ready to move on to old business?
Yes.
All right, open space plan is kind of in limbo at this point. We're keeping our eyes open to see if any funding becomes available to help fund that. Or changes occur at Park Service and that source of technical assistance becomes available. Should we keep this on the agenda as old business, or should we just take it off and put it back on if anything changes? What is your feeling about that?
As long as it doesn't get lost in the shuffle. Or you can pick it up anytime.
Sounds like it's gonna be a while before we can do anything, so.
Yeah, I think so.
What would you think?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It does keep it on our minds. We won't forget about it if it stays on, but on the other hand, I don't know if it's you know, to keep it on and not have any action, if we should just take it off. Until such time as something changes.
Might as well take it off. When I had my tour done for it.
They won't hold that back on. Resiliency Committee, I think last month we decided we weren't interested in pursuing that. I think that was the general.
Is someone
consensus.
gonna check with Tara to see if there was,
I was gonna check it here.
yeah, to see if there
All
was
right,
really
can
a
we make a
reason
note
that we
for
needed
myself
it
again?
because of points or something.
Yeah, if there's any, that's what it was, if there was any benefit to the town.
Any benefit to the town.
If she's been using that in grant proposals, if she's been writing or anything. Resiliency benefits. Okay. I'll circle that and I'll remember to do it. Okay. New business, I don't think we have any new business. Citizens' comments, do we have any citizens? Any of you a citizen tonight? It's a quiet night. It is. Members forum, does anyone have anything they'd like to share?
Like, I was talking to Dave. Oh, yes, that's Sue Wheeler's Celebration of Life. He would like to go, make sure that we, when we're invited to go on the tours, that we go on the, he would definitely like to be on the tours when we're invited. On the sidewalks, I guess
Okay.
you call them. We've also talked about doing something with the old cemetery that is in the woods by Lily Pond that we've never protected. He doesn't know where it is, but we're supposed to have a site walk and check it out. Some of the board members hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I've thought about that too. I wonder.
I don't know if I can find it again, but I know Andy Sign would, he was the one that took us there
Mhm.
with Carolyn Ward.
Yeah.
Andy,
Is he the new property owner or was that?
No, Andy Sign is just, he lives on Chase Road. He's,
He knew where it was.
he does a lot of walking and he's interested in these
Okay.
things.
how do you spell his last name?
SYME.
Oh, Science. Lives on Chase Road?
Yes, the D.O. Amadon Farm. Just not too far past the fire station on the left.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if we got in contact with the property owner, if we could put something. When I say we, I don't mean us, I mean somebody, if somebody could put something up around it. Just to mark it off
We,
and protect it.
yes,
I
we
don't know,
felt that,
even just some wood stakes or something. Maybe we don't wanna make it too visible, but,
well, we want to make sure
We
that
wanna
it's
make sure
not
it's
developed.
protected,
And we
right.
want to make sure that it's not
right,
mutilated by not knowing it's there.
exactly, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It seems like most old cemeteries traditionally were shown on, USPS football maps. And I don't think that one is.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it is either. I don't know that we've ever verified that it was a cemetery, right? And we had tried to reach out to the state archaeologist's office and had never gotten a response.
Was it a family cemetery?
No, we don't know.
Oh, we don't,
We don't know.
It's just stones that are there. Just not gravestones.
But just
Field stone.
field stones that appear to have the proper orientation to be
Yeah.
grave markers. But no one of authority has ever verified.
and it costs money to get somebody in there with that machine
The
to,
LiDAR,
huh?
the LiDAR machine, is that what it is?
I don't know, isn't there a machine that
Ground
goes?
penetrating machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is different from LiDAR.
that might do.
I know LiDAR, you know, the paid LiDAR is available on Yukon Clear, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
that
don't
would
know
show
if that would show anything though.
Has anybody approached the landowner to see what he'd wanna do? Wouldn't he wanna preserve it too?
Well, I think,
It's close to the pond.
yeah, the landowner was seemed open at least to discussion, if I recall correctly
Who
from
is the landowner?
I don't know.
the brief conversations that Dan had had with them.
I don't.
And I think if I'm recalling correctly, and please correct me because I don't always recall correctly. He was willing to, set it aside and have it protected if it was verified that it was a cemetery, but.
Amy, do you know who owns that land on the north side of Lily Pond?
I would just have to
we'd
try
look
to
at the land
search.
records,
Yeah,
Right, it's been sold a couple of times, I think.
and look it up now, but there's no internet.
Anybody else verify a suspected cemetery?
The state archaeologist would be the one that would be.
Right, and that's who we had tried to contact and had never gotten a
Well-
response.
If it was way in the back, who brought it up that there was a cemetery there?
Andy Sign.
Pardon?
Andy Sign.
Oh, is he the owner of the property?
No, but he was walking around. I don't know, he was telling Carolyn Word and us about it. We had a tour of it.
And it wasn't on town property, it was private property.
I'm not
For
sure.
some reason, I thought it was town
I
property.
thought it was town property too.
Okay.
Oh, if it is, that certainly makes it easier.
Right.
My next question was gonna be, is it in that conservation easement area? Because then it would be protected regardless.
Now, I would say that would be an interesting walk.
Mhm.
To potentially, so that we could get a lay of the land and then we could do some research and make sure that it's town owned.
Yes,
And
but we
Yeah.
had,
then maybe
talked about-
that's something the commission could pursue.
Yeah, that
But
sounds.
we had
very
talked about putting a
reasonable.
fence around it
Right.
Yeah.
to
Well,
mark it
that
off.
was gonna be kind of my next thought was,
Right.
could we earmark a little bit from the cemetery fund to put something around it if we're able to verify that it is a cemetery, right?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
You know, if it's really old, and because our climate's so wet here, I'm not sure whether ground penetrating radar would show anything or not. The NRCS has ground penetrating radar, and it's possible that they would be willing to come out and, it's like we call it the sled, they drive you around.
Yeah.
See, it reads out, it's gonna show something that looks like.
Anomalies in the soil.
Squid up,
Squiggles,
looks like
yeah.
a heartbeat or
Yeah.
sound wave, on paper.
Mhm.
To show us whether or not there's.
So why don't you check with the
Yeah,
NRCS and see,
birthday.
Natural Resource Conservation Service, federal.
Archaeological digs.
Who watches Time Team?
Oh, yes, John Rice. Used to tell about when he was a Boy Scout, they had not a den, but a
Yeah, there was a camp.
Camp
There.
there
Yeah.
around Lily Pond, and he told about the cemetery that was over there.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, so I think there's been a thought for many years that it
Yes,
is a cemetery, but it's never.
so
been
that was on Carolyn's
verified.
list, we were gonna
Yeah.
put a fence around it.
Well, would Andy be a good person to take us out there
Yes,
to find it?
I
So,
would be willing to.
yeah, maybe we could
contact
set
him.
something up.
Well, in the
Go
order
for
of
a walk.
operations, do we want to try again with the state archaeologist? And what's the first thing that really is important to do? about
Well, I
this?
think it would be good for us to have a good understanding of where it is. Because that seems to be a question nobody here is really sure where it is.
So somebody's
And
gonna
then
see if
maybe
any sign
contact-
will.
Yes.
Contact the state
And
archaeologist.
Andy, I'm sure would be pleased to take us there.
How
He said-
accessible is it?
Pardon?
How accessible is it?
Very accessible. Well,
It's-
it's up.
But it's not like hiking up a mountain.
Have you been to the park behind the KFC?
Yes,
Have you walked all the
Okay.
way to the end?
Have you walked to the left and up till you
yes.
can't walk
We
anymore?
used
and
to
up
walk
there?
to the picnic table until it
Yes.
was fast, we can't sit
It's
there.
probably from not 100 feet past it.
Okay,
Kind of
okay,
next to
yeah, I
the
walked there.
water. It's,
Mhm.
you walk in the woods, but
Yeah.
Is it up on that little rise? Is there a little rise there? I haven't been up there in a long.
it's not in the lowland.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be
That's
well
cool.
above the water.
We used to go there, my friends and I walked there, we walked toward the mill,
Yes,
but we would go the other way. And stop at the picnic table and overlook the pond and sit
Yeah.
there and chat for a few minutes and rest.
Yeah.
And now it was destroyed and it's gone, so,
yes. So it's a little ways past that.
yep, yep.
So,
So this time, if we go with Mr. Syme. Oh, somebody gonna bring some surveyor's ribbon or something to. Like, make something as a place to,
I've got plenty of caution tape I could bring.
Yeah, I had some orange flagging. I don't know if I still do. I can look.
you want me to try to contact the state archaeologist and, put a bug in their ear that we're talking about this and.
Yeah, it
Well,
wouldn't be a bad idea.
I know that Nick is retired now and he
Yeah.
just wrote another book, but there's a woman, I believe, that took over from him.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
So do you want to walk it and us see it first if you? Or? What are your thoughts?
Seems like. I
Or it's
suppose
not.
if you wanna have Mr. Simon lead you out there, you could
Yeah.
try to get a hold of him and ask him when he's available.
Yeah, I was just thinking that way, when we invite the state archaeologist out, we'll know exactly where it is. We won't have to take time searching.
Okay,
Try to get somebody who's got a GPS thing to go.
Everybody's going on the phone.
Well, some people know how to use it.
Oh,
to make a little
yeah.
map.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
have
yeah.
a
Judy, have you been there before?
I have been up there and
I don't think we're-
I've followed, the sort of path that goes through the conservation easement, so I was wondering if that was in the same area.
Yeah, I think it's in it.
I'm not sure. I'm just not sure how close it is to,
But anyway, when would you be available?
to the lake.
I just-
I'm available just about any Saturday.
Okay, so I will. Do you wish for me to check with Andy Sign on a Saturday? Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday coming up and then we can,
About once a month or
we can
maybe
set up a
once every
sidewalk.
2 months, there's a wetland site walk, but I won't know when that is till after October 14th.
Yeah, it would be great to get some action going on that.
Visibility might be better when the leaves are down.
That's
Right.
true.
Excuse me?
I said visibility might be better when the leaves are down.
Yes,
Well, they're coming down.
Well, hell,
even like the end of
the
October.
dates are-
Well, if they're standing, they should be obvious.
Oh, depends on, I don't know.
well, or you kind of have to move the leaves around.
Yeah, they're not real big.
Well, I went on one of those fall walks in Eastford, and there was a slave cemetery. You had to really use your imagination to figure out that there was stones marking graves.
Mhm.
Because they were very ordinary looking.
It's like the one
I
that
think
Florida
that's the
Lake,
way to see somebody, yeah.
the town farm, I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah, that one's.
State park, that was
Yeah.
very obscure,
Yeah,
tiny and little,
some of them are, yeah.
well, not tiny, but it's not prominent.
I'll check with Andy and see when he might be available and,
Yeah,
um,
that would be great.
maybe
Yeah.
something like
and
the
let us
end of
know.
October, because I'm going to Nova Scotia in the middle of
Oh,
October.
nice. Oh, I'm gonna be away the last week of October, the last week of October first, I hope, first week of November.
When are you gonna be going?
14th of October.
October's a hot month.
For how long?
3 weeks.
How about the end of September?
It's coming quick,
Huh?
It is.
it's coming very quick.
Pardon?
Coming quick.
It's coming quick, right, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be an
Middle
official step.
now,
How about the beginning of October?
Okay, I'll
I
see
guess
what
Norma's
he's got.
gonna check with Mr. Stein.
Great. All right, thank you, Norma. Well, because we don't quite know when it's gonna be, that's the only thing. Yeah.
I will report if you like on Sue Wheeler's
Yes,
um,
please.
celebration of life. I thought it went very well, very well attended. Um, a lot of
We'll
his,
celebrate the birthday.
a lot of her family was there. Maybe one of you were there and you were there.
Yeah,
Would
there,
you like to make a comment on it?
On what?
On Sue Wheeler's celebration of life.
Pardon? Oh, it was wonderful.
There were a lot more people there than I thought would
Yes.
be. They had a wonderful spread of food.
Mhm.
The family, particularly her daughter and grandchildren, whatever, spoke very highly of Sue.
Yeah.
Told some wonderful stories about her and growing up with her and how she was such a caring person. I mean, it was very, very
It
touching.
seemed like she did just about everything. I mean,
She
there were
did.
things that she did that, you know, the hole in the wall. I mean, there was a lot of things I didn't even know she was involved with. I
Oh,
didn't know that,
about that.
huh?
I know about the whole.
Well, I kind of, but it was like, she went, she did a lot of, landscaping and everything,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, wow.
She was very talented in many, many fields.
Very, again, in the art world
Yeah.
and just about anything she put her hands on.
Yeah. Made me feel very inadequate. She made me feel very inadequate.
Oh,
But yeah, it was very nice and it was a beautiful day and a beautiful spot. You could have asked for anything more.
It was at Fort Hill Farm.
what'd you say?
It was at Fort Hill Farm.
Yes, it was
She
at
said it
Fort
was
Hill.
a beautiful spot. I
With
thought,
all the
Yes.
corn behind us, which I learned that the top, for every silk that's out there is attached to a kernel. Did you tell me?
Yeah, I told
Yeah,
you
you
that,
told
yeah.
me. I was like, I learned something new today. Yep.
All right.
you got any ideas of things we should be doing or checking on as a conservation commission?
Right at this second, I don't,
No.
but we can discuss that next month. We could put that on as new business, if you like. Um, ideas for activities that we can be pursuing as a conservation.
I wonder who's gonna keep up that rain garden or whatever it is now that she's gone.
Which one was that?
The one by the gazebo park,
Oh, she's been maintaining that?
yes,
The one, where is it?
by the gazebo in the park.
Oh, with the gazebo.
Yeah, I know there's not much left in it for plants,
No.
but it's been many, many years since it was planted, so.
Yeah, I don't think it's really anything, there's really anything in it anymore.
No, it's
Well,
not
I walked by there regularly and I didn't notice anything.
No. Oh,
Yeah, I think.
It's mostly just gone to grass.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, it works, it still works. The point is it's catching water and letting it soak in. The plants are sort of secondary.
Is someone supposed to be taking care of the other one, the one at the end of Lane Road?
No, we talked about that and we never really came to a conclusion.
That's town,
The-
that would be
the-
town
the
owned or
town,
state?
yeah, the town, they're maintained by the town, I think,
Yeah,
aren't
they
they?
have to be.
Um. The town had asked if we would be interested in taking that on and we weren't really.
I think it'll probably just be
we
part
were
of spring cleanup.
Yeah.
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 One of the things they need when people do spring cleanup of gardens is to know what's a plant to leave and what's a weed,
Mhm.
which is a real big problem.
Right.
Some, you
Well-
know, amateurs go and pull everything out. That's
Yeah, the town has the planting designs for those.
Mhm.
So as long as there's somebody that can look at the planting design and understand what the plants are that are supposed to be there, you know, read the design,
Yeah,
read the
yeah.
plant list. Should be,
it
should be,
still looks pretty good.
it does look good. Yeah,
Weather.
every time I drive by there,
It doesn't
check
have
it
a
out.
whole lot of trash accumulating.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Go by it 5 days a week.
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Somebody is making noises about finally developing that mill site there too, so.
Yes,
Oh, did you see that plan in the paper?
I didn't. But I think I saw it, but passed before me here briefly.
They're looking at putting it some,
Talks about he wants to put greenhouse in the floodplain, one thing that jumped out at me. Here,
Yeah, multiple units arranged in rows like barracks. It looked awful,
Well,
based upon,
the town planner wants high density in that part of town.
we're going to have, but there will be not a hearing. A
A presentation.
presentation, thank you.
Like an
There will be a
informational
presentation of
meeting, yeah.
what they're deciding upon and wanting input from the townspeople, so they will.
I'd
So
like to
there'll
be
be
there.
input.
Woodstock Village, right? When was this in the township village, or
It was in the,
that we saw?
I saw it in the Villager. About a month ago, maybe more. And one of the things I noticed was from the end of the houses on Route 12, between there and the bridge, there was a layup for 26 units. There isn't even that much frontage because it turns into swamp almost immediately.
Well, one thing
It was
is,
flabbergasted.
they don't have a recent delineation of the wetlands, so he's hiring someone to do that.
Yep.
And then it remains to be seen whether they can have greenhouses in the flood zone.
I didn't see any greenhouses in that plan,
Okay, well.
but I
that's
saw
something
rows
we
of
talked about.
units with parking in between. 3 rows going from the river. One, and it'd be half of them when you look at each other's parking lots.
I think they started out by looking at apartments, and I think now they're looking at condos with small
Retail,
stores underneath.
yeah, retail on the first floor.
Yeah.
So-
I'd like to see what they come up.
So
with,
anyway,
because
it's, to me, it's a moving target.
Yeah, I would just.
So I think it'll be good if the townspeople come to the meeting
And
and,
it's evolving at this point. It's kind of conceptual
Yeah.
until they start reaching into,
Right.
find out about where the wetland soils are and what they can and can't do. But ultimately, nothing's gonna happen likely within 2 or 3 years because there's still remediation that has to be done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
So
would suspect it won't be in my lifetime.
we just should be, no, I think realistically in 3 years from now, the good thing is it's a legitimate developer that has
yes,
background.
Yeah.
Um,
I just hope.
But
something-
as usual, jumping through the hurdles.
Mhm.
I hope
to
it's
get
something
to that.
attractive rather than
Right.
something that's just.
Hmm.
You
But
know?
attractive to some people is open space and lots of it,
Mhm.
but that doesn't work for that parcel. There'll
Mhm.
still be some open space, there'll still be some green space and parks, but yeah,
anyway, it is evolving.
it's evolving. So
I
we'll
hope it
see.
evolves. Because I was not impressed
Well,
with
that'll
what
be
I saw on the
interesting.
paper.
I didn't see that in the paper, I'm
Wants to
sorry.
do
I didn't see
Something
it.
that would be perceived as good by the townspeople.
Right.
He doesn't wanna come and do something that enforces down our throat.
It was just, when I counted how many, the rows had, 26 units, 20 some odd. But a lot.
Well, there's a lot, that zoning, there are, you gotta remember, there are now house lots that are 5,000 square feet inside. So, to let people live in 3-story apartment buildings or whatever that allowable height would actually get, more people in high density housing with and on less space, and so there's a big need for apartments.
Oh, I know that.
They go up,
Yeah.
like in my
I'm not
neighborhood.
Oblivious to the need for housing, that's.
Like residential, so you don't
But
put
the kind of stuff,
can't go out.
Well, come to the meeting and
I
let's
will.
hear them out.
Whenever they have it.
Yeah, it should be announced soon, I think.
October 1st, potentially.
Oh, it is?
That's tentative. It's tentative still, but potentially shooting for that.
What day is that?
So I think it's a Wednesday. Yeah,
Did we say where?
at the library, community center. Again, still kind of tentative, but
What is it that the building according to Shelley, the according to?
Yeah, that's a Wednesday. All right. Okay, any other members' comments? Oh, good. All right, next meeting is, Monday, October 20th, 2025 at 7 PM. Here in this room and also via Zoom. And, if we are able to arrange a site walk at over by North Dale Pond at Lily Pond, that will be an official site walk for us, so
Yeah,
we'll post.
The thing is, it's never been clear to me. With the wetlands mentioned, they only were able to schedule site walks at meetings. So it isn't clear to me
Okay.
whether or not we can
Yeah,
legally
Well,
schedule a
okay.
sidewalk, not, but by email, and I can ask for
Yeah,
that, but
yeah,
I've
if
never
we
seen
don't
it
have
done.
a quorum, then it's not a site walk.
This wouldn't be a site walk. would it?
Well, if there's a quorum of us, it should be a site walk.
Cause then it has to be noticed as a public meeting, and minutes have to be taken. That's how these things work. More than two people, well, the quorum for the in wetlands is,
Well, don't forget that Inland Wetlands is a regulatory commission.
yeah,
This is an advisory commission. You
Right.
don't really, and you're not doing enforcement or anything like that, so wouldn't it hurt to check with Rich Roberts, but I don't see why a special meeting for a site walk. I think still announce it as a meeting.
right, we'll post it.
Right, post
we'll
it,
take
but
minutes.
I would think that you could do that on the fly, but double check with Rich Roberts.
I don't think we did much posting when we went out before.
Yeah. Well, you're advisory, you're not really,
But it's good to make. it-
Right.
I have another
maintain
comment.
Consistency, sure.
I believe Joey Martino is leading a walk on October 25th. I don't know the details, but it's called the Nipmunk Lithic Trail. I don't know the time,
I'm sorry,
But
what
if-
day did you say that was?
October 25th.
25th.
Part of the October.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so. And that evening, actually, he's going to give Joe I. Martino, will be giving, from 3 to 5 at the West Thompson Cemetery. He'll be giving a talk about the history of some of the older burials
Well,
there.
that one's really good.
I've
Yeah,
heard
I've
of
been
that.
2 years in a row. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
They're having it a little earlier this year because it's hard to,
What date does he have it on?
October 25th, the same day.
Oh, well, the Nipmuc Trail is earlier in the day.
I believe so.
Yeah, is that on the Origins property? Or is that?
I don't know where the Nipmunk
Okay.
Trail
I
goes.
think it is, but-
Oh, see, I thought that was a talk. It's not a talk? It's a walk or a talk?
I
If it's
don't know.
October, it's
I
probably
thought it was,
walk.
I think it's a talk.
it's a talk at the
Isn't it a talk?
library,
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I'll have to look it up.
But anyway,
I think
watch
that's what I don't have
Usually
my
it does
thing
them
with
on,
me. That's
I
what
can't attend them.
I think that's what I have written, that it's a walk, it's a talk.
But anyway, if you're interested in history and some of the things that are going on in town, those are things I thought you might like.
I have the, October calendar in my office, if you wanna look it up.
I'm not sure of the times.
He's really good.
Yes, he is.
Norma, is it a talk at night and a walk during the day?
West Thompson Cemetery is from 3 to 5.
It's a talk and a walk.
Details to be provided later, I guess.
Okay. But isn't that at the library?
Wait, the West Thompson Cemetery is at the West Thompson Cemetery.
Right, no, but
The
the
Nipmunk,
talk is at the library.
I think so, but
I
I'm
think that's
not
what I
sure. I
have,
don't
yeah.
have that in my book.
you can, you can confirm it at your next meeting.
Yes,
Yeah.
You'll have that
I think
before.
the thing to regroup about this trying to schedule a site walk. If we're doing it via email, almost no one here responds to any emails I've ever sent out. And I don't know how much you're reading them or responding to them, but I don't think email is gonna work for us to try to schedule a sidewalk with my experience with this group. Unless something changes.
I didn't,
What's the best way? We're gonna do it through telephone calls or how would that schedule us? In your mind, Norma, what do you think?
Yeah, let's see.
An email with an RSVP.
Yeah, if,
You say, please
I
respond.
get
Yeah.
I
so
read
many-
things, but I always figure I'm a nuisance just to say I read this.
yeah, I do too, so that's why I don't normally answer,
If it doesn't require an answer, don't answer. Yeah.
right? But if we'd like an answer, we'll definitely give one.
Okay.
And one other thing that I would really like is if people know they're not gonna attend a meeting, if they could let me know ahead of time.
Mhm.
Now, are you going away for the winter?
Yes,
When do you go? Well, leading up to that, we come get your schedule, you let us know.
sure.
Great.
Yeah, that's good to know, so we know if we'll have a quorum or not. Hasn't been a problem recently, which is great.
So Norma, you're gonna be at the next meeting? You're going to,
I think I'm
October
coming,
20th, will you
I
be
think
away?
I'm coming home that day.
Okay, so quite possibly
okay,
not.
well,
I'll let you know.
okay.
I'll have to check with Kathy.
Okay,
How long will you be up there
10 days, leaving the 9th.
on the ferry?
No, we're going to catch the ferry in St. John, so it's only an hour or so ride. It just cuts off a little bit.
Ferry.
nice. All right,
So you're thinking of with Mr. Syme of trying to do this before the October meeting? Is that
I,
just gonna ask him what Saturdays he's got?
I'm gonna see what Saturday he might be available, and then I'm gonna call you to see when you're available.
Okay, we're gonna try for a morning. Early in the day by far is best for me.
Okay? Early in the days. Good. You're talking 8, 9, 10, what?
Before, yeah, 8, 9. It's best for me, or certainly by 10.
Okay. Well, let's aim for 9. I don't know his chores.
Is he still a farmer?
He's got a few animals. At least he did have. He makes hay. I don't know. He wasn't much of a farmer to begin with, in my opinion. but
Before you get to cheese road growers?
yes, on the left. That's a little.
Yes, what the people, get the house next door and, over there. Not sure if
The animals are on the right side of the road.
Yes.
Oh, the animals are on the right, okay.
The house is
That's a
on.
barn.
Yeah. I know, Chuck.
Okay.
okay.
It's so cute.
Mhm. All right, we ready to adjourn?
Yes.
All right, 7:40.
Thank you.
I have to go on in my time to do because.
Oh,